Howdy y'all, it's Tony and I have on a cowboy hat. And on today's episode of Potluck, we have brought you to the beautiful Lone Star State of Texas. Yeehaw! All right, guys, so I'm here, Austin, Texas, okay? And I got something cool for you guys. Have you ever heard of a Frito pie? Have you ever heard of a Frito pie? Because today in Austin, I'm gonna check out two different Frito pies at two different locations. Both different, one's open face, one comes in a Frito-Lay's bag. Let's see which one's gonna be better. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy both of them. We are here at the Yellow Jacket Social Club, and what I have here in front of me is a Frito pie, okay? A bag of Frito chips, okay? With a whole bunch of loving on top of that. What we have here in the complete Frito pie, we got the Frito chips, we got the beans, we got the pico de gallo with the onions, the tomatoes, the peppers, then that delicious savory beef, shredded beef. Delicious, look at that chunk of that. That beef with the sauce, nah. I thought it was gonna be just like a wet chili on top of these Fritos with the sour cream, but no. We got the beans separate, we got the beef separate, we got the sour cream on top. I love it. Pick out a chip, munch on that thing right there. You know, we got different components on top of these chips. Dude said, you want everything? I said, yes, everything and more. Oh man. See that little pocket right there? Has a little bit of everything. The beans are flavorful. Look at that bean right there. And then with the sour cream, it's jam-packed with flavor, this whole thing. And then the chips are still nice and crunchy at the bottom. This is a pretty perfect chip right there. I got the beans, I got the meat, I got the Frito chip. Let me add some of this Yellow Bird hot sauce. Try that out. It's nice and meaty. Look at that. You saw when you had the Frito pie super pretty. It looked all nice with the toppings. No, you gotta get dirty. You gotta mix that up. You gotta get the bottom. We gotta get to the bottom of things, okay? And here we are. This is a really good Frito pie. I'm impressed. I like it. It's a delicious little treat. I'm gonna have to give it like an 8-9. 8-9, in between somewhere around there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this next one. Let me finish this one, then we're off to the next spot. We are here at Eastside Tavern on El Cesar Chavez, Austin, Texas, and I have here in front of me this beautiful creation known as a Frito pie. Look at this. So on this Frito pie, I got some nice beef, okay? Super fatty, awesome. That's brisket. They put brisket on this Frito pie. That's really good. That's a nice, fatty, delicious tasting piece of brisket. I like that. We have here the salsa verde. They dress this up super nice. Look at that fat. Look at the fat on that brisket right there. Oh man. What's different about this one, which I'm super happy about, is that they use queso. I'm gonna get to the bottom of things here. It's queso right here. Absolutely delicious. It doesn't seem to have too many peppers, too many spices in it. Just straight, really good melted cheese. What I don't see here in this Frito pie is the chili. There's no beans, there's no chili in this Frito pie. It allows the chips to stay crunchy the whole time, which, you know, I'm not mad at because I love crunchy chips. They're giving you really good quality from the brisket to the salsa verde to the queso. Don't have this anymore, but I got it back. And this right here is gonna tell me it all, because I got a bit of everything right here. Let's see, that forkful with everything together, amazing. This works perfect. This Frito pie is completely different, great quality, great ingredients, not wet, dry. The queso is really good. Y'all like this one at Eastside Tavern. Come through. And when you hear, tell them Potluck sent you. I'ma holla. That right here, that Frito pie at Eastside Tavern was different. From the queso they put on it to the cut of the barbecue brisket. Boy, I gotta tell you something here, they doing the things right. It was a slight $14, but again, we got the brisket on top of Frito chips, on top of queso, on top of salsa verde. Nah, if I had to choose between the two, I'm coming here to Eastside Tavern for my Frito pies.
Action.
All right, guys, so I have brought you to Lockhart, Texas, the barbecue capital of the Lone Star State. And right now I am standing in front of Crute's Barbecue. All right, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna eat meat. That's what I'm eating. I'm eating meat, okay? I'm gonna get the brisket, I'm gonna get the rib, I'm gonna get the sausage and whatever size they got. All right, I'm definitely enjoying this one. I'm excited. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go. $1900, I like that. Okay, this looks special. I'm excited about this. Look at the sides. I see the sides from over here. They hot over there. For here.
How many people?
For myself, man. I'm gonna get a quarter pound of brisket. I kind of want like a piece of everything. So I definitely want some brisket. I will do a pork rib.
We have a pork belly special.
What's a pork belly?
It's like the little burnt pieces. It tastes like sweet bacon.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that. Give me the special. Well, that looks great. That's what I want. Sneakerhead? Yeah, you like these?
Yeah.
Fire?
Very easy, man.
These are classic, these wave runners, man.
I like the salts and the analogs though.
You like? I didn't like them too much.
Because they're plain.
Yeah.
Just 1466 today, sir.
I just hope in another 20 years they drop them again.
I don't feel like they will.
You don't think so? I hope so. Is this corn? What is this corn with? How's the mac and cheese? How do you personally like the mac and cheese?
Oh, you didn't like it?
I haven't tried it yet. It's my first time here. I'll try it, yeah, please. I'll take a sample. Okay, so I got the brisket, I got the sausage, I got the burnt ends, and on my sides I got corn with the bacon, and then I got some beans. Yeah, I've never seen no wrapping paper like this before. Look at this. No plates, no nothing. Wow. Got the brisket, wow. Look how fatty that is right there. got some burnt ends right here, some burnt pork skins. What he told me it was easily compared to like really good bacon. And I love bacon. And that sauce right there, let's see what kind of sauce this is. That's savory. It's not too sweet. It's not too sweet of a sauce, it's very savory. Guys, we made it to Texas and we're eating Texas barbecue at a restaurant. Older than 100 years, these recipes. Stop playing with me. Let's check out the sauces for y'all. Oh wow, they still got the rope on the sauces. I never seen that before. You don't really take, the jalapeno, that shit hit hard in the back after you chew it a little bit. Now we have here the brisket, super fatty. Delicious. Not too seasoned, it lets the meat speak for itself. This is a delicious piece of brisket. Put some sauce on that. That barbecue sauce is a little tangy, a little sour. That's probably where the extra flavor in the brisket is. It's in the sauce. Yeah. The brisket needs the sauce. They work perfect together. You need the sauce when you brisket. On everything. I'm gonna put it on everything. Time for the rib. It's cooked perfectly. The meat is falling right off of the bone. Oh my God. Again, just perfectly cooked, great quality meat. Oh wait, the burnt ends. I forgot about the burnt ends. Come on, man. Delicious. But what I want to tell y'all is that it's more than a sauce. It's more like a glaze that they put on top of these burnt ends right here. Super fatty, super delicious. I'm a huge fan of barbecue, and this is well worth every single penny. Let me finish this meal, and I'm gonna go talk to the pitmaster. All right, so I see outside it says since 1900.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Christ Market has been around since 1900.
Christ Market. That's how I pronounce
Christ,
it.
yeah.
Christ Market. I am standing in front of Kreutz. All right, so you've been here since 1900. Has the recipe ever changed around that time?
No, because I mean, why change something that's been around that long? You know, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
it.
And please don't fix it, because that was really good.
Oh, that's good. I'm appreciating it.
So since you're such a fan of Elvis, what would Elvis order here?
Probably pork chops.
Pork chops.
Yeah. Did you get a pork chop?
I didn't get the pork chop.
Pork
What I
chop is
did get
good.
was-
Before you leave, I'm gonna give you a pork chop.
Oh.
Here, every day is a Sunday.
Okay.
Even if I'm having a bad day, because I've had a lot of bad days,
course.
but I still put that smile on there because they pay for it, you know.
You pay for it.
We use hot coals for the next day.
Okay.
So, in an essence, we've had the same fire over 100 years.
I just had to point out what I like the most from it. Look at that. Ripping that apart. You can't just throw that in the burner and expect for your meat to come out like this. You gotta love that thing. You gotta turn, you gotta poke it.
Was that right?
You were never wrong.
Are you gonna share with everybody else?
Heck, who's everybody else? I didn't come with these guys. There's things I want to do with this pork chop that I don't want to do in front of you right now. Definitely not it.
I gotta put you on Facebook.
Woo! Woo!
Go ahead and cut it.
Come on, I know what I'm doing.
If you cut it, you take it with you.
Oh, you were born for that. You were born for it. But you think so? All right, guys. So I just finished my meal here at Christ Barbecue here in Lockhart, Texas. And let me tell you, that thing was absolutely delicious, man. That quality of meat was great. My man Roy, like he said, it's all about the love you put in the meat. Not about the meat, of course, yes, the quality of meat. It has no secrets. All this salt, pepper, paprika, and love, my boy. And like I said, you taste that. That thing is delicious. And guess what I got? About 14 pounds of pork chops, cooked, bread, chips, all that. Man, we out. Shout out Lockhart, shout out Christ. And when y'all come here, tell them Potluck sent you. We're in San Antonio, taking you to a different type of taco. Something you're not used to. We're starting it off at Ray's Drive-In, where I hear they have a Puffy taco. Then after that, we're gonna head back into Austin and we're gonna have a Birria taco. So we're gonna try out both places and we're gonna let you know. Come on, let's go. Let's try this out. So, aquí tenemos un taco de pollo y de beef fajita. ¿Cuáles de estos son el favorito de usted?
Los dos.
Los dos. ¿Cuáles de estos se venden más?
De chicken.
De pollo.
Sí.
Ray's Drive-In, and I'm eating here a Puffy taco. That's the most delicious Taco Tuesday taco you're ever gonna have. The chicken's super delicious, but what really hits here is the taco shell. I don't know how they make it. They didn't want to tell me how they make it, how it comes about. They didn't want to tell me anything. But I don't need to know all that. I just am happy that I'm eating this thing right now in their kitchen. This is a flour tortilla shell. I'm assuming deep fried. The beef fajita. Let's try it out. I really do enjoy the simplicity of this taco. So again, in the beef fajita, delicious piece of steak. There's some things you'll never know, and that's how they come up and make this puffy shell here at Ray's Drive-In. I will never know, you will never know, nobody will ever know. You gotta come here to try it, because nobody else makes a puffy taco like Ray's Drive-In. All right, guys, so we're back, Austin, and the taco adventure continues. So I've brought you to La Tunita 512, where they serve a birria taco. I had birria once, and it was delicious. So I've been on the hunt for it ever since. So I'm extremely happy I get to try it out here in Texas and see how the Texans do it. Come on, let's get one. So I got the birria, got the queso taco, and I got the mulita. All different styles, so I had to give them all a try. What makes this spot so interesting, it's not a taco truck. It's like just a kitchen just parked here at the side of a gas station. I am here at La Tunita 512, a delicious taco stand that serves birria tacos. Birria being like a spicy beef stew as you see here. Then I have here queso taco. They cook it, then they wrap it in the cheese on another flour shell right there. So that's gonna be amazing. Then also what I have here, the big finisher. This is called a mulita. The heavy hitter, packed with everything. It has the birria, and like I said, the nice melted cheese on the inside. It's kind of like a smaller quesadilla. It's like a birria quesadilla. All right, so I'm gonna try these out for you. I never had a queso taco before, so I'm gonna try this one out first. It's so delicious. And as you see here, the tortilla looks orange because birria has a beef stew. So what they do, they scoop the beef stew, then they throw it on top of the tortilla to let it cook there. You see the light color, but you also see the red from the birria stew. This is really good birria. And the birria taco alone has me appreciating the queso taco way more. Because this queso right here is delicious. The tortilla has a great crunch on it. I guess since it's boiling with the stew under it, that is really good. So now, the big guy. Come here, big guy, because I'm about to eat you. I don't even know how to eat this thing. Super melted, because they put it on the flat top. They let the tortilla cook on the flat top, the cheese on top of it. This is really good. Super flavorful. The flavors, they work great together. Oh baby, I got the consume. All right guys, so like I was telling you, everything here is a beef stew. Consume is what they call it here. They just put the beef stew on, put the beef stew on the taco. Put the beef stew on the molita. Put the beef stew on the queso taco. The beef stew is really what separates it, what makes it the thing. This is really good, guys. On our taco tour, I think I'm gonna go with this one because this birria is just different, you know? It's just, you don't find this everywhere. So me being able to find this in Austin, Texas, and it being super delicious, that line. Again, we are at La Tunita 512 in Austin, Texas, hanging out at a gas station, eating some delicious tacos, man. This is what Potluck's all about. So when you're in Austin and you stop by, make sure to tell them Potluck sent you. All right, guys, so I'm here on my horsey, heading back home. I had a great time here at the Lone Star State of Texas, and I hope you did too, because we had some delicious barbecue and we had some amazing tacos. So, like I said, I'm heading back east on my horsey here. I'll see you guys later.
If this episode made you any bit hungry, like, subscribe, and share it with all your peoples.